only thing worse than doing dishes is to have no dishes to do. Because there's nobody there and you didn't bother to cook and eat just by yourself, for yourself. Loneliness is such a deadly routine. Such numbing drug, taking you to places where no one can hurt you, see you, influence you, do you, good, bad, or worse. Because there ain't nobody there. Places where you don't have to fear you, your reactions, your laughter and the need to punch something. Places of no commitment or entanglement, except with yourself, and you talk to no one but yourself and have sex with no one but yourself, and you balance your thoughts on new contacts, conversations, conveniences and commitments, most always in favor of, better not, I think I see where this is going already. But you can't, and we never will, and thank fuck for that, because it's the only thing that keeps us sane, is the unknown. Keep in check since you don't know what's going to happen. Never know when opportunities will arise. Always wear clean underwear because you never know when an accident will land you in hospital, jail, or someone else's bed. The unknown keeping us in line with the creation of a new tomorrow, which then becomes known and sooner past. And we usually pile that unknown tomorrow full of known routines as fast and sturdiously as possible. And the more we do that, the more it takes actions such as accidents, heavy coincidence, truckloads of luck, death, our known lives going utterly down the drain or exploding in our faces for us to come to terms with and face that ominous, terrible, liberating, feared and longed for unknown. That natural state in which our ever-expanding, ever-evolving prime being still and always lives. Being only alone deprives of us of ourselves, as it allows not for those facets of us how we'd be with them. Unknown strangers, mates, friends, lovers, the one, children and family, co-workers, bosses and subordinates, and not for how we become. How contact changes us for better or for worse or just different. How us changes you and me and them, they all, a they that we might be a part of, without being diminished to being just a part of, but rather creating something beyond ourselves, beyond today, beyond what we know. And we are so many now that running through a prime forest of standards has become running through a crowd of people, so mildly advanced that floating on a tree has become sailing, or speedboating, or taking a cruise or working on a cargo ship. The fruits we pick are on a store shelf, and we pay to show we took effort of partaking in the community and got rewarded in pay. The wads of nesting became a 1,000-choice variety of toilet paper that we still use just to wipe our arses so the brown won't stick. And chewing gum like leaves, we chew and spit to give those molars some action. And us, the feeling of biting through life every chance we get. Yeah, us, the righteous. Us, the we, not they. And we seclude, extrude, include the exclusivity of who we are and become lonely and select. Is it natural selection? If he'd landed on a stormy night, all they might have looked like fearful mud monsters, his float a dragon from the deep, and him its scary keeper, maniac, devil or god, shaman, druid or sorcerer, or just a lonely shipwrecked hero straight out of the movies, waiting to be nursed back to health by the local bell, and then to fight off the evil that threatens her tribe and family as they always do, 'cause it always does. In the movies. And in the movies, the good guy walks into a bar, never out of money, never furtively scanning the menu for something that he can afford and is worth it, never without people making way for him to order at the counter. Never without some chick or gal or guy giving him the eye, ass, or tits. Never without some guy shouting, "Cut, let's do that again, only more natural this time, like you mean it." Walking into a bar, mean it, me and it. Don't go home with your heart on. I am home, aboard, with my heart on staring at me somehow strange how saying I have a dick is a normal, though somewhat superfluous remark, which at most will get you some giggles, stares, and a good for you, old chap, Whereas I am a dick is plain self-derogatory. Couples fighting, you dick, you cunt, you asshole, fucking get it the fuck over, will you, for fuck's sakes, pair of fucking assholes, genital retards, go and eat each other's cum and rinse it down with a cappuccino, for crying out loud. Let's laugh out loud. Let's giggle together, and when they ask, just say, life is fun, and so is this book, and so are you, and then pull down his pants and give him head. While you're reading this on the subway, right? And you don't know the guy who was just trying for conversation while eyeing you up? Okay, never mind. Let's just giggle together and laugh out loud like they did. Living between the fruit trees and berry bushes and fucking their prime brains out and shitting and wiping their arses so the brown won't stick 'cause mud don't do the trick. Imagine a first ever ripple of laughter tearing through the air, like the giggly monkey, the chittering birds, the joyously barking wild dogs, the snickering rodents, the purring cats, but different. People joy. Two-legged laughter. The till all join in, slapping thighs, rolling around and urinating, defecating with thunderous laughter over the sound of a fart, keeling over and crying hot tears of humorous pain, and ultimately mounting each other to fuck the cramps away. That first ripple of laughter, you can still hear it. I mean... That first ripple of laughter, you can still hear it everywhere, all day and night long. So loud it will pierce your heads, hearts, and abdomens. A sonic attack of primal laughter. The sound of the birth of civilization, forever ringing in the ears of our prime, ever-evolving brain, echoed in our bars, slapsticks, stand-up comedians, and sleazy cabaret jokers. Over the cracking and terrible jokes the internet is rife with, in our babies' giggles, in our demented old folks' eyes, uncomprehending laughter rocking through the universe. Earth. Earth, the laughing planet on its tilted axis, as if bent over double over the greatest of jokes. Being. Simple being. And the joke's on me, on you, on him, on her, on they, on us, everybody. We are the laughing joke, the cast and audience. Applauding ourselves. No time for booing. They, as you, all did their best and worst, and give them another hand of applause for being there. Another round of liquor or tea because we're here. Another slice of life because it just came out of the oven. That baked-laid womb of fire, that furnace of death giving life, like lightning bolts gave us our first roast ducks, and boy, it was good once you got past the singed feathers. Give us a laugh, give us a joke, fall down the stairs slightly unharmed, but ever so silly, like really silly, like you mean it, naturally. Oh, shit. Okay, that was 9 minutes. We can still go on a bit. Naturally fall over, naturally blunder, naturally fuck up because, hey, we don't know. I mean, we're people, humans, two-legs, bipeds, and we don't know. People don't know anything. Everybody knows that. And with the best intentions, we pave the road to hell. Like industrializing the fuck out of our daily lives till the food's inedible, the water's undrinkable, and any life form on the way to extinction, including us. All done with the fucking best intention, to procure happiness, clothes and jobs, lady toys and teddy bears, makeup and masquerades, lingerie and latex, love and lust for perpetuity. The 24/7 life-spewing cunt that is the factory loading dock. And now that we choke on exhaust and toxic waste, we realize the dream of industry in such way has been devoured, digested, and turned to shit in the jaws of life, the brick-lined stomachs of our lovely, ever-whoring cities, the guts and grime along our interstates, where lost people camp in ghost towns, caravans, and concrete caves, and take potshots at passing truckers, trains, and rabbits. And so therefore it's time to crown new kings and queens of the era, new ideas, offspring and bastard sons and daughters of progress on a spinning ball that moves somewhat in a circle and fast enough so we don't surf off into space. Good ideas like recycling, bioplastics and windmills, vehicles, air engines and heat pumps, versus messed up fucking shadows ideas that the unemployed are to blame for not finding a job in a mechanized, pneumatized, industrialized, digitalized world where the job of 1,000 has been reduced to a push on a button in the heat of a population explosion, and thus slavery for a minimum wage is the solution. Sick ideas like let's build houses, sell them to those who can't afford it, repossess them while the sods are still obliged to pay, let them rot and then destroy it all and rebuild new ones. It's like cash croppers in the field, only harvesting human lives and dreams. Great ideas like solar power, rechargeable batteries, and silent vibrators. Open online bookkeeping for major corporations and debt relief for the poor countries. Health food and power naps. Giving the people cameras, laptops, and cell phones, so apart from radiation tumors, they also get a voice, an amplifier, a microscope on their opinion, their state of being, their lives to be peered over by their peers and those who are not. All the world's a stage and we've become audience and actor on a whole new level. Scriptwriter and cameraman. Critic and croonie and extra. Just walk through the scene, yeah, whatever you're doing there now. Be yourself, but not too much. Don't stand out, you're an extra. Just a pixel in the background to bring out the color. That shadow line that gives the main character some more semblance of depth. That plane to their special. That knot on the title's face in the crowd. That loner you. We're born and die alone. We write and read alone. Laugh alone, and yet always together somehow. Because laughter makes you smile, and a smile makes you laugh. And please finger my pages. Lay me in your sweet crutch as you rhythmically contract your torso. Lay me in your sweet crutch as you rhythmically... Damn, that's a hard line. Lay me in your sweet crutch as you rhythmically contract your torso in a rippling laugh, saying, "Oh, book, you got me. Oh, pelvic goddess reader, you listener to the rustling of my pages and the hum of thoughts inscribed within. Voyeur to my written curves, my abs of meaning, broad-shouldered storyline, and impeccable calves of running puns and light-footed entendres. I'll be full soon, complete, full and ready to be read, poised behind the bookshop's window like a good whore, ready for anyone to pick me up, feel me, finger me, smell me, and lick your fingertips, pay for me and take me home, peruse me over dinner by candlelight because you like it fancy, intimate, or for lack of electricity, throw me on the sofa and ravish me, spread my pages wide and naked for the world to see, for you to see. Balance me on your chest as your hand slides down your thighs into the crevice of delight. Throw me to the side and shout, "Fuck you, book, you piece of trash. You're all about yourself," and laugh, laugh, laugh out loud, because you're talking to me as I am to you. Fuck me, I'm a book, innocent and sweet, morose and numb, fucked up and fuckable, and all of the above. And if that slave to the pen that's compelled to write me stays stuck in this compulsive disorder called creating for a while longer, preferably with frequent halts to feed and wash, drink and smoke, and give me some relief from the pressure of his hands, the lacerations of his pen inscribing my virginal lines, the peering, pondering, and rereading to tie up and weave this web of story, the faint armpit smell as he succumbs to dozing upon my pages in the blue of morning, then I stand a fighting chance of being this book.